Hey everyone, let's talk about driving fast, and this highway is no other than Autobahn. Autobahn is the national expressway in Germany. You can drive as fast as you can here and even hit the last speed in your car without getting pulled over. But when you drive, you have to follow rules and regulations strictly because not everybody is speeding. You have to be careful from people who are changing lanes or driving slower or perhaps faster than you. Remember, this is not a racetrack. Though you can speed here, let's clear one misconception that many people think the limitless speed is all over the country, but it's only when you see the no speed limit sign, which is going to be only on Autobahn. Before you plan your visit, check with the rental company if there are special requirements for the driving license from the country you're coming from. Now let's learn about some important rules on the highway. Always overtake from the left. It is regulated, and do not overtake from the right. This is strictly followed. This is the sign you should look for when you can speed, but when you see 120 or 130 kilometers, that's the time when you slow down. Stay in the right lane unless you're overtaking. Of course, with high speed, you will have less chance to switch lanes, but you have to watch out for other cars who are changing lanes and overtaking and might pop up in front of you as they may not notice your speed. You as well have to check mirrors at the instant you're about to change lanes because there might be cars coming faster than you. So maintain good distance to allow yourself good time to slow down, and no tailgating as it is heavily regulated. So these are the things I looked for, and few things from my personal experience. I drove on a Sunday morning as there is less traffic and no trucks or semis are allowed on Sunday. And also check the weather. Even with less traffic and all that, there were cars popping up in front of me every now and then. I didn't want it to get too close to them, so I maintained a good distance and I would slow down from far. This car I was driving is a BMW 7 Series diesel. A very smooth ride, and it was like a magnet even at that max speed. I drove other smaller cars too, and those cars would shake just at 180 kilometers, which is about 110 miles. So this car being at 260 kilometers was amazing. I didn't feel any vibrations, or even when I brake it was smooth. Although I'm maxed out at this speed, there are still cars would go faster and 260 would look slower. This trip was from Frankfurt Airport to Jena. Jena is a small student town where carl-zeiss lenses were invented. It is about 3 hours of drive depending on the traffic, but with the high speed it took about 2 hours 10 minutes. There is so much information out there, and in case you were looking for something and I didn't cover, make sure you look up that information or let me know and I can try to help if I can. I hope you enjoyed this video. And one little disclaimer, this is not like a training video. It's just like I wanted to share my personal experience and the important signs that you need to know before you go out there. Drive safely and have a good time.